Gwen Stefani back at KROQ.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't believe in this manifestation stuff, but I did talk to Allie earlier in the year. I said, who of all the people in the world would you want to stop by and hang out with us in the morning?
Lying.
She wrote down one name.
Without a doubt.
Are you serious?
And that name was Blake Shelton.
Good one.
No, she wrote down Gwen Stefani.
And, Klein, the number one band that I would want to reunite for a show was No Doubt.
She said that as well.
Insane.
Yes, so this is amazing.
Good to see you
This
again.
is wild. This is so wild. I mean, you have no idea. KROQ is, when we were kids, our life. Like, that's how we discovered who we were through the music you guys were playing. You know what I'm saying? And so the idea of, like, being in the future right now and Purple Iris, I mean, it doesn't, none of it makes sense, but here we are.
And I should point out, because I heard you on with Megan and you felt bad you didn't bring cookies. And you used to bring cookies, so Gwen, we brought you cookies this time.
No way.
We
Are
did.
you serious?
We said Gwen Stefani has brought cookies to KROQ long enough. Give her some delicious chocolate chip cookies.
That is amazing.
We didn't make them ourselves. We had professional bakers do it.
These
but
ones actually look pretty homemade, actually.
They look solid, right? All misshapen and whatnot.
Oh, they smell amazing.
That was always the rumor that Gwen Stefani would come to KROQ, bring cookies, and that's how you would bribe K-Dub, our boss, to get your music on KROQ. Do you remember those days?
I just remember, like, every morning before school listening to Richard Blade and, like, I mean, we were fans of the DJs, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we found our identity, you know, that's it was KROQ. I mean, I was the one that showed up to the roller skate rink and, like, tried to be a fan. Like, there he is, you know? All the music that we learned on that station, it was just so cool, you know? And then I can remember when Just a Girl got on this, not finally, because we never really dreamed it really would. We hoped, but we didn't think it would happen. I just remember getting that acoustic Christmas, that first acoustic Christmas. That was huge because we had the 15-minute slot the first night, the first day, and the first band. And it was 15 minutes that we played.
How many people? Do you remember?
I think that's how many songs is that?
I know, it's like 2.5.
One song and some tromboning, and then you look out and you see like only a few people there, as opposed to now playing these massive festivals. The Coachella upcoming, just last week playing at the Super Bowl with your new song, which we're going to get to in a moment. It's just seas of people. And do you even remember what it was like playing in a tiny room for 15 people?
I do. I mean, I still get to play like a lot of weird little shows, like private shows, and I do like doing them because a lot of times it's like they're not your fans. And for me, like the idea of trying to win people over is like, I don't know what it is. It's like, I just want you to like me.
So we can hire you to play a birthday party?
Yeah, for the right price.
Oh, yeah,
you got it, girl.
I'll start a GoFundMe. Well, obviously you've been talking about Purple Irises. It just came out. You performed it at the Super Bowl, you know, like Klein said. And this song was something that you had written a few years ago and you've been sitting on. And now that it's out, I mean, how does it feel to have something that, you know, how you've had in your back pocket for a couple years and now everyone's finally enjoying it together? I need to go back and look when I wrote this. Like, this is what the record's going to be. It's this energy. It's me in the back of the station wagon in Orange County on the way to church with my parents, like listening to that 70s like music that was like the backdrop of my childhood. And so I think that this song just has that kind of, that's the inspiration it came from. And you know, it was just a vulnerable week, and I just wrote this song about what was going on. And so I don't know, it's just weird. And then after that is when I started writing the rest of the record, and so I do have an album. That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
But Blake was never supposed to be on this record. It was just a song I wrote, and then it just evolved into this. It just happens that Blake is like he doesn't have anything out right now, so here we are. It's wild, guys.
It's weird though, because they say never work with the kids, animals, or your spouse, right?
Really?
Is that one of the rules? I don't know. Here it is. We're going to listen to some of this now on KROQ. Purple Iris is.
But if someone comes along and tries
What's really amazing about songs is they are they're sent down. It's like literally a spiritual like gift. And I didn't do the song. Like, I just received this song. And I pray about it all the time. Like, I'm always like, God, just show me what I'm supposed to do next. I just want to do my purpose. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't care. I just want to do your work.
I'm stupid. I'm praying for winning lottery numbers. And I should be praying for songs.
Doing it all wrong.
That might be what God wants you to do. So you never know.
I don't know. Look at him. I don't know if God wants him to do that anymore.
You just got to ask.
I mean, not a plan.
If you don't ask, you won't receive.
It's true.
You are an amazing amazing songwriter. Blake, also an amazing songwriter. Your son is also starting to get into songwriting. And I just wanted to ask, I mean, I feel like we're due for another great family band.
That's funny. Why not? I mean, honestly, yes. My firstborn, King James, he surprised us because people are always like, oh, it's not surprising, it's your kid. I was like, no, that's not how we're born. Like, I think at the end of the day, out of everything that I've done, like the most satisfying is to be part of writing a song.
Gwen Stefani is in the KROQ studios right now. Let's get on some No Doubt, and when we get back, let's talk about No Doubt. Coachella upcoming. More with Gwen Stefani next. Klein Alley Show, KROQ.
You and me.
And there is part of No Doubt in KROQ. When you hear that, Gwen, what do you think? Does that still resonate?
I can't listen to a lot of songs because they speak so clearly to me. And it's like, you have regrets, you have mistakes you've made, and most of the songs are about that. So, you just go, there's certain, if I do Ex-Girlfriend, even when I say it, I almost throw up in my mouth because it's like, just know exactly where I was at in that moment to write that song and what I know now. It's just like, oh my God, it just brings you right back. And, there's lots of times where you'd be on tour and you're doing the repetitive songs, but it's not the songs. You're not in the songs. You're there with these new people every night and they're receiving the songs. And so that's where you get the energy and you kind of relive that moment with them. And it's like I can remember when Don't Speak came out and we were, I'd never even traveled. My parents, our family was very conservative. It was our family. I was very naive, very, very naive. The only place we'd ever traveled to was San Francisco. I'm not kidding you.
And then when I was to Disneyland at least?
We did. Well, we lived by there.
Yeah.
But,
it's not far.
But we just we weren't traveling a lot. We would, Catalina Island, Big Bear, know.
Anything that was 5 hours or less.
And then when I was 21, they called this family meeting because I lived at home till I was 26.
That's very trendy now. That's what everyone's doing.
I know.
Now.
Well, I did it before, so
Trendsetter
again.
Yeah, smart.
But I basically we were we're going to go to Italy next year, and it's going to be this big trip, and we did. And I cried when we left. I was like, I'm never going to get to go back to my Italy. And
you realized it was just Catalina. They were pulling over on you.
We were thinking because you were talking about how you have to relearn some of your songs.
Oh my gosh,
No Doubt. We have a little finish the lyric for you.
Oh,
can you
nice.
finish the lyric to some of your own songs from No Doubt?
Oh my God, that's a good idea. Let me see.
Let's see how she does. Gwen Stefani on KROQ. Back on KROQ. Back home again with Gwen.
All right. This is from Sunday Morning. I know who I am, but who are you? You're not looking like you used to.
Oh my God, don't I still play this song all the time. No, callers, call in. I can't.
You're going to get it at Cali Vibes. You may get it at Cali Vibes this
If
weekend.
I
You don't
sang
even know.
it, but I'm not going to. Okay.
You're on the other side of the mirror.
Oh, you're on the other side of the mirror.
But that's the best part.
Side is clear. Thank you.
So many epic sing-alongs that you don't even, if you even forget for a second on stage, you just do the thing where you just point to the crowd and they cover you.
It's my favorite.
It's a beautiful thing.
I think one of my favorite things about live is when things go wrong. You know what I mean? Because then you can just be real and people they love that because then you get closer. I can't believe I messed that song up. I'm so
Do you want
mad
more?
at myself.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
give me another one.
Okay, I've
Give
got
her
another
one.
one.
This is a double or nothing.
All right, this is Bathwater.
Okay.
And the bags are much too heavy in my insecure condition.
I think Allie's making up the stuff.
And the bags are
Much too heavy in my insecure condition.
My pregnant mind
Oh,
is
my pregnant.
baffling
Yes, my
me,
pregnant
yeah.
mind is so. Yes.
You know what's great is that
These are such great lyrics.
I heard
It's so funny
I heard
that-
Gwen Stefani say that she's texting with the guys, no doubt. They may go on stage and just no practice. You may just go out there and just see how it plays.
I think we're going to need a little practice.
All right, final
But
one.
I think the vibe is going to be there.
The vibe will definitely be
I'm
there.
walking into blank. You know that one?
Spiderweb.
Oh, she got it. She knows it.
I'm back.
Gwen knows that. She's back. Hey, this new song is great, and I would imagine that do you guys sing in the shower together? Do you ever sing in the shower together?
You know what? I'm doing that tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try
I'm gonna
it
get it.
out.
I'm gonna do a sing in the shower with Blake.
'Cause
We
we
actually have the shower that has the two
Two shower
Yeah,
heads.
We got to sing your new song in there together.
that would
Of
be
course.
amazing.
Everyone thinks they can sing good in the shower, but no one. We all think we sound like Gwen Stefani in the shower, but we don't. Gwen Stefani sounds like Gwen Stefani, and imagine that. The two of them, we got to release that. That'd
Yeah.
be viral.
I will be live tonight on Instagram. Me and Blake.
Oh, here we go. It's been such a pleasure to have you back, KROQ. Those cookies are yours. We wrap
Thank
up every
you.
interview with just two epic questions.
Two epic Question.
Epic question number one. Allie.
All right. If Blake Shelton asked you to get a couple's tattoo, would you do it?
Probably. And I do not have any tattoos. But if he asked me to get the same one he has, I would probably have to say no, because that is the stupidest tattoo I've ever seen in my life.
All right.
Okay, all
I
right,
love
great
the
answer.
honesty. Always get honesty. Epic question number two. It's a sad week. We lost the guy who created Pop-Tarts. He died earlier this week.
Oh, I heard about that.
What is the GOAT Pop-Tart flavor? The best Pop-Tart flavor ever. What do you think?
I'm going to go ahead and say the cinnamon one.
Whoa.
Don't you want that right now?
Damn, that sounds
And
good.
the
We've been
strawberry's
craving
good.
Pop-Tarts all day. The strawberry frosted or
We weren't
strawberry
allowed to
without
get those
frosted?
when we were little.
No.
My mom was like all into like health
Yeah.
Him too.
for like a minute.
He never had soda. Look at him
I had
now.
to make friends based on if they had good snack food. It was really sad.
Did you guys have fruit roll-ups too?
Yes.
Not in my house, but
Oh my
they had
God.
them.
Yeah, my mom didn't know they were like sugar. She was like, "Oh, these are fruit now."
Really? Oh, you're so lucky. They spell like fruit with two O's. It's like F-R-O-O-T.
Yeah, they can't even say fruit.
I remember
real
one year
fruit.
my mom goes, "Here's some fruit leathers." I go, "Fruit leathers? This is terrible." Gwen Stefani, we love
Love
it
you
when you
guys.
come by.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for being
much.
Dr.
K-Rock,
Carol.
I love you guys.
The great Gwen Stefani, folks.
Meow.